Abu al-Misk Kafur. Information suggests that Abu al-Misk Kafur was born in Ethiopia around 905 AD. He is described as a dark-skinned boy who was very intelligent and was also a eunuch. He was brought as a slave in 923 by Muhammad ibn Tawfi al-Ikshid, the founder of the Islamic dynasty of Egypt. Kafur was said to be loyal and always completed his duties with vigor. Because of his positive attributes, Kafur was given the title of the supervisor of princely education. This made him the primary educator of the children of Muhammad ibn Tawfi. Kafur excelled in his role as an educator and was rewarded with his second promotion to a military officer. As an officer, Kafur participated in and led military expeditions to Syria and to the Hijaz, a region on the western border of Saudi Arabia known as the Western Province. His intelligence will often be displayed during diplomatic negotiations between the Iskadid-ruled Egypt and the Caliph of Baghdad. Kafur became a high-ranking political advisor to Muhammad ibn Tawfi before becoming the ruler of Egypt after the death of Muhammad ibn Tawfi in 946 AD. Even though Ibn Tawfi had sons, Kafur was placed in charge of the boys, and therefore he held seniority over them as it pertains to ascending to the throne of Egypt. Kafur's rise to the throne was viewed as a rags to riches story. He was also viewed as a capable and stated ruler by his peers. At this time in Islamic history, it was rare for an African slave to rise to the position of a ruler. It was common for African slaves to become a part of the military or even military leaders, but Kafur was one to break the mold. He ruled Egypt under the name of the Iskadid until 966 AD after the death of Ibn Tawfi's youngest son, Ali. Kafur defended his crown against the Gabon region from 946 to 948 AD. He survived a coup d'etat and negative propaganda by his enemies. Kafur's army and mystique was powerful enough to suppress the Fatmid expansion into Egypt. He maintained economic stability along with displaying his love for the art. The poet al-Mutanabbi praised Kafur in his writings until Kafur refused to reward the poet with a high-ranking office. Al-Mutanabbi then used his poetry to discredit the ruler of Egypt. Kafur is one of our lesser-known figures in history. His influence in the Islamic world is barely spoken of in the world history classrooms of the United States. Kafur, like many other African heroes, have helped to change the world, but their stories are almost lost within the pages of history. Kafur was able to become the de facto ruler of Egypt despite being made a eunuch and enslaved as a child. The Iskadid were invaders in Egypt, but the ascension of Kafur returned an African-born ruler to the throne. Abu al-Misk Kafur, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, please visit www.ontheshoulders1.com.